Hello everybody, welcome back to Bob. This is Bob, and today we are going to be looking at more cursed images. It is spooky week, and I like a cursed image. Also, if you want to see some more posts that the Blob Man makes, I have some links in the description, and you can look at my posts. But anyway, let's just get on with the video. Cursed killer whale. Why is its eye like that? That there is no thoughts. It is not a seeing orb, it is an eye. It looks like it's smiling, but in the worst possible way. I I mean, I wouldn't say it's the most cursed thing I've ever seen in my life, but it's definitely up there with the cursed images that I have seen. I mean, it's just an eye, though. If anything, it's just more goofy than cursed, but it's definitely, I would say, somewhere on the cursed spectrum. Cursed foot cabinet. I have so many questions, but my number one question is why? You know, I I'm kind of a rambler. I think by now anyone who watches these videos kind of understands that. This leaves me speechless. But honestly, like, put them dogs away in this economy for free. Do better. Cursed rat trap. That just doesn't seem like a very convenient location for a rat trap. You know, they need to be on the ground and they need to have cheese in them, as rats tend to scurry around the void. So they are void creatures, and they need to eat cheese. But this rat trap looks like it's on a tree and has no cheese in it. So I don't think that the rats are going to be attracted to this rat trap in particular. Cursed marionette. I mean, I already think like most dolls and marionettes are pretty cursed, but the combination of like the weird balloon kind of looking head and the human-ish hands and feet with like the bizarre clothing style, this is horrifying, and I think it's perfect for the spooky season. We're having a spooky week for the spooky season, and and it's spooky. Yeah, cursed attic. Um, I I never thought I'd say this, but I hope that is a doll. Um, I think the cryptid might actually be a little bit scared. Um, the the cryptid would not like to find a doll in the attic. Uh, the attic is a place to store things. The cryptid does not live in attics. The cryptid lives in basements. Basements typically can be renovated and be a nice enclosure for the cryptid. The attic has scary dolls and I don't know, Florida people have attics because you can't dig in Florida because the water would get into your basement and that wouldn't be great. Um like if you want your house to not be flooded. So Florida people tend to have attics and or as they tend to like to call them Florida basements. And it's like, no girl, it's just an attic. And you put your scary dolls in the attic, so no thank you. cursed costume. Okay, but hear me out. This would be so fun to get a group of your guys, your pals, your gals, whoever, together, and do this. Do this. I think it would be a bonding exercise. Yes, it's incredibly cursed. We know this. If I'm looking at it, it's probably cursed. But like, it's fun. We're having fun and we're vibing. Let them cook. Like they're onto something. Let them cook. Cursed 3D model. You know, usually, you can kind of tell, what things are supposed to be, you know. Um, I can't tell what this is supposed to be. Uh, it has a human mouth and seeing orbs without the socket, and then just hair, maybe? I mean, it's in 3D, so I can't really tell what they were trying to do with, whatever that is. Um, I would say, like, obviously it's cursed, but I just don't even know what I'm looking at this point, and, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Where is this cursed? I mean, honestly, my brain is so rotted by surreal memes that this isn't really that cursed. It's just a surreal meme, and there's something just a little bit iconic about that. Let them cook. It's cursed, but let them cook, you know? Cursed church. Now, the cryptid isn't particularly church going, but I have been to a church in my lifetime, and churches don't typically have inflatable furniture. And there's something about that that's like a little iconic, but also is making my brain do a funny. My thinking dome is on overdrive, and I couldn't even tell you why. It's just weird. An inflatable church. What what an odd string of words. When the cryptid began speaking human language, I never thought I would be speaking of an inflatable church. But here we are. Um, Speaking in human about an inflatable church. Cursed walrus. Honestly, he's just so cute though. I I I want to get him, and I want to put him over here in this corner next to my son. He he could be another one of our mascots. He's like just such a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's like a cool walrus guy. He's a little funky, but he's not cursed. He's just a strange little guy. And that's my entire vibe. Strange guy that looks at cursed things on the internet. He's right up my alley. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He is fantastic. I want nothing more than to protect him. He's just a little guy. But anyway, that's gonna be all for today's video. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Have a good day. Or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.